Next up on our 2024 CVC Fall Sports Media Day Tour is the Hawken Cross Country Team's head coach Ryan Morley. Coach, thanks for being here. Appreciate you taking some time out of the day to preview the season. But just give us a quick overview. What can we expect out of the Hawks on the boys and girls side this year?
Yeah, thanks for having me. We returned several strong runners for both teams. On the boys' side, we have Logan Miller, Luke Nelson, Chase Levy, and Zoe Onitz, who ran on our sixth place state team last year. They're returning. We also have some younger sophomore boys and some juniors who are up and coming, who I'm looking forward to see what they can contribute to the team as well. On the girls' side, we're led by Brielle Collins, who will be going for her fourth trip to the state meet, hopefully. She'll be joined by Delicia Lau, Lila Morley, and Kate Cramoy, who all were part of our regional team last year that placed 10th. And we also have several other runners who are returning with the program who were off last year due to injury, Ellie McAndrew and Katie Pack, who are going to be ready to run this year. And they'll be joined by sophomore Charlotte Lair, and Sophia De La Cruz, who was also off last year, but was one of our varsity runners her freshman year. She'll be back as a junior, and that's going to make up the core of the team.
All right, sounds good, Coach. I will come back to you after I talk to the guys. Let's start here with Luke. Luke, for the folks at home, just introduce yourself. Name, grade, and what's your PR?
Um, I'm Luke Nelson. I'm a senior, and my 5K PR is 17:17.
All right, so Luke coming in senior year. There's got to be a lot of excitement about that. Just being a senior, you're going to graduate soon, and but the downside is every time you run, you're getting closer to the end of your high school career. So how are you kind of battling those dueling emotions?
I know it's very sad since I've been on the team for so long, having to leave all the people I've met, but I have a lot of I'm very excited to see where the younger people go after this year. It's been very nice getting to know them. A lot of them are really great runners, and I hope that this year we can serve as leaders and hopefully lead them to have successful cross-country careers as well.
Last year, that experience you had, how much did that play into just feeding your hunger for this season?
Um, I mean, we've gone through a lot of changes really every year. It's been a lot different, and I'm hoping that this year we'll be able to feed off of the many great things that we've done last year and hopefully work together as a team a bit more, collaborate with the girls and boys teams together, and hopefully do more collaboration in that way, if that makes sense.
It does. All right, and then just for your season, what are you looking to accomplish, both individually and as a team?
Um, Me personally, I'm not too focused on times, but I just hope that I can do the best that I can, and that hopefully, for example, Logan, hopefully we can stay together in races, push each other, and hopefully do the best that we can do together. Because working together is much better than working alone. It's hard to run on your own, so I'm hoping that we can do great things together.
Excellent. And just who are some of the other kids on the team that have been working hard, putting in the work, and who you think are going to have a good year this season?
So of course I've been running with Chase Levy for a while. He's a junior. We've been running together for about 3 years now. He's definitely a lot faster than me, and he has a lot of potential for these next 2 years. We also have a lot of good sophomores. For example, we have Max Lynn, Brian Gunsler, Max Moore, and many others that are showing a lot of potential and that will have a lot of great impacts on the teams these next few years. And I'm still getting to know the freshmen, but I hope that whenever I get to know them better, that hopefully they will become great leaders in the future as well.
Excellent. All right. Well, good luck to you this season.
Thank
Let's
you.
move on to Logan. Logan, go ahead for the folks at home. Introduce yourself, name, grade, and what is your PR?
Okay, hi, my name is Logan Miller. I am a senior, and my current 5K PR is 16:42.
All right. So coming in senior year, same question I asked Luke. How are you kind of balancing those emotions of you're excited to be a senior, but your high school career is coming to an end?
I would say that I'm feeling very positive for the upcoming season because while running is a really big part of my life, it's not something I'm definitely looking to pursue in college. So I'm really taking this last year to be really in the moment when it comes to all the races and really taking advantage of the sport that I've enjoyed for the last 4 years and really make the most out of each race with my teammates, for sure.
How much have you grown as a runner from freshman year to now?
Oh boy. I would say that in my ability to deal with like pre-race nerves, I've grown a lot. I used to freak out as a freshman before each race. It was this horrible anxiety. I would not feel any like amount of positivity before any race. But in the last couple of years, I've grown to learn how to deal with those pre-race nerves and put them in or deal with them in a better way to make sure I have a good race and make sure it doesn't affect my performance as an athlete that day.
Gotcha. And then just looking at this season, what are you hoping to accomplish?
I would love to get drop time in my PR, of course, but I'm really looking forward to creating a really great team bond with everyone on the team. So that includes like the fresh, make sure that all the leaders on the team are leaving the team environment better than we found it. So I'm really looking forward to just spending time with all my teammates and running every Saturday with them.
Outstanding. Good luck to you this season. Now let's go over to Delicia Lau. So Delicia, for the folks at home, can you introduce yourself, name, grade, and PR?
Hi, my name is Delicia Lau. I am a senior and my PR is 2042, I think.
All right, so Delicia, long history of success at Hawken, a lot of great runners in the past. How are you heading into this season? How are you handling that extra burden, just knowing that there's a standard that you have to try and uphold?
I think that's a great question. I think with every year and every season, we've always had really good runners to look up to, like Brielle. And it's honestly nice. Like, I'm sure it's a different story for Brielle, but being able to have someone to like carry the team and be a role model for not only like how you carry yourself, but your times in general has been really helpful. But knowing that I'm going to be a senior, especially knowing that our team is much more underclassmen heavy, knowing that, you know, as a senior, we should be role models. It's honestly exciting because I feel like my uh, my experience on the cross country team was very much influenced by the earlier years and those upperclassmen that I looked up to. So not only trying to run fast, but you know, having a good attitude and carrying that over to the newer runners is something I strive to do.
You were on the team with Ella Gilson, correct?
I was not, but I've heard a lot about her, and we've had a lot of runners, or we've had Brielle, who's been pretty
Right.
similar.
Okay, yeah, just having a runner like that, or even Brielle, or just others. What do you learn from those runners that have had so much success that's kind of helping you in your journey?
I think, well, at least hearing stories about Ella, like she did so many sports, and my brother was in her grade, so hearing about how she carried herself is definitely something that kind of gives you motivation to see that, you know, if she can like balance swimming and running and just being a fun and enjoyable person to be around, then that is definitely something that, you know, you can always strive to do. But at least for Brielle, I feel like when you look at Brielle and her accomplishments, you would expect her to be, you know, not as humble and kind as she is, which I feel like is just a testament to how hard she works, and that kind of motivates us, increases team environment, at least on the girls' team, to be like very humble and hardworking and close knit.
When you look at your senior season, is there a goal you're trying to hit? Are you looking to hit a time, or is it just getting to regionals and state no matter how long it takes?
I think every year it's always been qualified a team as a state, and I would definitely echo a lot of the things that Luke and Logan said about obviously PRing would be great because like who wouldn't want to PR and like see how far they can push their body, but you know, being able to craft that team environment that leaves the like underclassmen wanting to come back and wanting to make the same memories that we have is definitely a big goal of mine. And obviously, I think, you know, qualifying the states as a team or just individually is a part of that experience that, you know, creates the want to come back for the, or like leave a legacy.
Who are some of the young runners that have been impressive to you this spring, or I'm sorry, this fall heading into the season?
Mm, I think most of the team, I think our team is really small and especially underclassmen heavily. Like, I think more than 80% of the team are not, or probably even more, are not seniors. But like I guess juniors, Lila, Katie, Ellie, they all work really hard, and even though they've all had their injuries and their like tribulations that they've gone through, they've worked really much a lot through that. And for the rising sophomores like Charlotte and Kate, you can see how much they care, and like I feel like there are some like freshmen like naivete that they're like still feeding off of, which is fun to see. And then obviously we don't have a lot of freshmen, but even like the ones that have just joined the team, they are really dedicated. They come to every practice and they're all really excited, which is really, I think it's a good reminder, especially as a senior when you're almost like burnt out or you're nearing your end, to see people really excited and remind you like why like you came here in the first place.
Outstanding. All right. Well, good luck to you this fall. Coach, I'm going to throw it back to you. We talked, I had the kids kind of mention some of the other runners on the team that have been impressive in the preseason. From your perspective, who are you excited to see on the course this year?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, our seniors are very strong. You have the three who are with me here today, and Brielle, of course. We have a couple of other seniors, like I said, Zolionitz and Matthew Chang on the boys' side. On the girls' side, we only have Brielle and Delicia as our seniors. So I am curious to see on the girls' side, Katie Pack, Ellie McAndrew coming back from some injuries. So they have a lot of potential. And as Delicia said, have worked really hard. I'm also very excited to see what Charlotte and Kate can do in their second year after having gone through 1 year of varsity running. They have a lot of potential. Luke touched on a lot of the sophomore boys earlier. So we have actually the three Maxes, Max Lynn, Max Moore, and Max Victoroff, and Brian Gunsler. Those are four sophomores who have been looking outstanding so far. We also have a freshman boy, Ben Azok, who's looked really strong. So just continuing to see the growth of the team. There's great leadership in place. All of these kids have run in the program for a long time. And we sort of have adopted the same mindset going into this season, that we are going to work together as a group, both the boys and girls team, as one team. My acronym for this season is Team Together, Everyone Achieves More. And that's what I'm hoping to do both individually and collectively. And just recognizing we can only control what we can control. And that's our attitude and mindset. So I keep telling the team, let's just show up every day. I think Logan touched on this a little bit. Let's just do our best every day in whatever we're doing. We're going to show up, we're going to do our best, and hopefully we're going to be as prepared as we possibly can be. We're really trying to simulate race conditions in our workouts. The strategy that Coach Glenn Andrews and I have is a little bit different than what it's been in the past. We're more focused on how to compete. As Delicia kind of mentioned, we're not really focused on times necessarily. We're just focused on putting in the best effort we can each time we step up to the line and race to the best of our abilities. And if we adhere to our process, like Luke also mentioned, I think we'll see the outcome in the results. So just learning to run together, race together, and at the end of the day, have fun, especially for the seniors. This is their last year, and we want to make it a memorable one.
Outstanding. Good stuff, Coach. Well, I appreciate you and your runners taking some time out of your day to preview this season. I wish you the best of luck this fall.
Thank you. We appreciate your time.